Hello, today is March 30th, 2023, and my name is Renee Wyler. I am an SEC whistleblower, a former mortgage broker, and the original lender of millions of dollars worth of loans that were originated in Ohio and Michigan. This is my residence prior to the fraud that stole title to my home using my own mortgage company's corporate identity to transfer this property into the hands of the Japanese. Yes, that's right. The Japanese are stealing title to our properties, as are HSBC Bank, that stands for Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corp, and Deutsche Bank, who is or poses as a trustee to steal Americans' homes. What we're going to be doing here that involves this property is to show you how foreign invaders are coming in to steal our deeds and to steal our land. Now, this was perpetrated in Leelanau County with the help of judges that aided and abetted the Japanese in ignoring unendorsed notes, unassigned mortgages, and recordation fraud. So what we're going to show you here is part of the evidence that went to the FBI office in Traverse City, and this also went to the Supreme Court in support of Brunson versus Adams. So here's my home. That was also the corporate headquarters for Wyler Mortgage Group. We did store our files here. So when I began my whistleblowing efforts or investigations, they came in and wanted to take my home and my all evidence of my investigations with mortgage electronic registration systems. So you will see here before, and this is after the Bayview Loan Servicing, who is a Japanese company owned by Bayview Asset Management. If they are in the chain of title or have assigned anything, you better stand up and shout, do something, because they will steal your property. There you go. Before and then after the Japanese came in. And so when this went to the Supreme Court, I sent it directly to I think his name is Scott Harris, the clerk. Here I show that my 17-year-old daughter hid in the woods and witnessed 15 men with trucks drive around the property. So you can see what they did to destroy our sprinkler system and destroy the lawn. Yes, that's what they do. Here is, you can see where the trucks ran around the property and totally destroyed the lawn and the sprinkler system. Here, you will see my rare breeds of chickens that were killed by the Japanese, acting as a servicer or a third-party stranger to the mortgage that I originated as the original lender. I had approximately 30 breeds of chicken, well, not 30 breeds, but 30 chickens, several breeds, including maybe half of them were Icelandic chickens, which are on the endangered species list, and they killed them all. In the middle of the day, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I went to feed them from my rented property because I had to move out of the house because I could not get storm damage repaired due to multiple entities saying they owned my home when none of them did. So Bank of America is involved in this, Countrywide, Select Portfolio Servicing, which is owned by Credit Suisse, and Credit Suisse needs to go down. Nobody needs to buy this bank. This bank needs to fail. They have defrauded so many homeowners with their company Select Portfolio Servicing. So they double teamed me with both Bayview Loan Servicing and Select Portfolio Servicing to try and steal my house. But Newsflash, I expunged all the fraud in the chain of title because in Michigan, they have something called an expungement affidavit where the original lender can get rid of everything. And so that's what I did. All the fraud that was recorded on this property has been expunged. And I recorded that in the land records. So here you will see my office file cabinets, my actual loans. This was a loan closing that they wanted to get rid of. This was really important because the Bank of America had purged all records. And according to Bruce Jacobs, who is a foreclosure attorney, he said that Bank of America did a military-grade purging of customer files. So this is why they wanted this one so badly, because I did it on behalf of my mother-in-law and my husband. And I'm actually on the mortgage as I have dower rights in Michigan. And I did not endorse the note. I did not assign the mortgages because the title companies told me it was not required by the investor. Well, I found out the investor wasn't Fannie Mae. Fannie Mae is not really an investor. They are a straw man for the government. According to the Fannie Mae law firm retention letter, and I just received that from an honorable attorney who wanted to make that public, and that is online. And this is all my equipment. My daughter's photo and shoe were placed on top of my mortgage loan files right here. I thought that was a really abhorrent thing to do. You know, here are my files right here. You can see they were MERS. I was looking at MERS, counterfeit mortgages that are being created on properties throughout the nation. And this is a package that was sent to my home, and it was full of metal piping, and it turned out to be a fifth wheel, truck wheel. It was sent to me by Jeffrey Bears of Weltman, Weinberg, and Rise, which is a law firm that is on the Fannie Mae retention law firm list. So they colluded with the government to steal my identity through Credit Suisse and created counterfeit accounts. And so when I called him out because he fabricated an email that looked like it was coming from Citibank, when actually I had a Citibank email that came from one of our whistleblowers, Richard Bowen. Is it Bowen or Bowen? I'm not sure. So when I showed the two emails side by side, you could see that Jeffrey Bears, the attorney from Weltman, Weinberg, and Rice, was fabricating an email. And so that's why he sent me this. And this was reported to the FBI in Traverse City, Justin Hall. I still need to know what's going on here. This is an incident of domestic terrorism. What are you doing, and why aren't you replying to me? I would really like to know. And so this is the actual FedEx receipt that I sent to the FBI. You can see that there are tracking IDs, the same ID for two packages delivered on 2 days. Now, I'm sorry, but how many of you can send one package with the same tracking number and have it delivered in 2 different dates? See? And the one says, where is it? I thought it said pending. Yes, the 85-pound package of metal pipes is still pending in the FedEx system. So that's how law firms duplicate everything, including FedEx tracking numbers. They can do that. And let's see what we have here. Oh, yes. So we paid for 2 jury trials in Leelanau County and never received a jury trial. And we were never refunded the money in violation of our due process rights. What we have here is a couple of other customers that have been defrauded, one of which, these are all public record, but one of my guys' homes was valued at $250,000 and it was sold to an investor for $36,000. And this is neither fair nor equitable. Thank you for watching.